Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video I want to share with you about 12, 13, maybe 15 or so of my designer fragrance picks that I am so, like, when I tell you guys, so excited to wear this spring. And let me tell you something, this video is so real. There's snow on the ground outside right now. Like, if I take you guys outside, you're gonna see snow outside on the ground. About a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, like for a weekend, we had like a really good weekend. It was like touching 70s. And I was like, okay, spring is about to come. And then it snowed. Your girl's over it, okay? So if you're over it, like me, and you're ready for some spring, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so I just counted and we have 14 designer fragrances to talk about today. So next week when I follow this video up with my niche fragrances for spring, it's going to be 14 as well, just to keep it fair. I don't know why I didn't choose 15. Like 14 is just like an odd number, but okay, we're gonna roll with it. So let's talk about the first fragrance that we have on the list today, and that is Dolce B Hermes. Every girly girl, every feminine girl needs Dolce in their collection. It's such a beautiful scent. Sandalwood, tuberose, ginger. Like, honestly guys, the ginger in this fragrance is so smooth and sweet. This is a beautiful scent. Like I said, for spring, this is everything, okay? If you love tuberose, if you love white florals, I mean, honestly guys, I talk about this fragrance a lot on this channel, so I don't want to go into too much in-depth detail, but you guys already know it's a feminine scent. Honestly, I feel like it's not a safe blind buy, although I am obsessed with this fragrance. It's a for life fragrance for me. I absolutely love it. But talking to you guys, I feel like, okay, this is not a safe blind buy, because some of you have smelled this and you're like, no, I like the flanker better, not the old ginger, but the I don't even know what it's called, but it's the other one in like the red bottle. Some of you guys like that one better, but for me, it's all about the Dolce B Hermes, guys. This is everything. And for spring, get your whole entire life. When the breeze blows, and this fragrance lasts forever and ever and ever on my skin. When you wear this fragrance, like, you have to be committed to this scent. If this scent doesn't last on you, please let me know in the comments below, because I feel like this is a very long-lasting fragrance, a long-lasting designer fragrance. I'm getting like 8 to 10 hours on my skin with this scent right here. So just let me know if you don't experience that as well. But honestly guys, this fragrance is everything, okay? Dolce B Hermes. Next up, we have Angel Nova. And before I got this fragrance, guys, I used to think that the Angel Au Corsier, the 2020 version, was my favorite. But honestly, guys, I have to say this is my favorite Angel flanker. This has a beautiful, sweet, and tart raspberry note that is everything. It's a bunch of red berries. Let me see. There's raspberry, lychee, there's damask rose, akigala wood, and benzoin. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's tropical, it's long lasting, but it's not super stellar. Like, it's not gonna be like the Angel Au Corsier, the 2020 version, that lasts way longer on my skin. And also, obviously, the original Angel lasts very long on my skin as well. The sweet, fruity, jammy rose that's in this fragrance is beautiful. The perfumer behind our good girlfriend DELINA is also the perfumer behind Angel Nova. And when I tell you, he definitely has a knack for capturing that beautiful, sexy femininity in a woman, it's like not even funny, guys, because this fragrance right here is everything. I absolutely love it. And when I say that it doesn't it kind of smells like a rich, expensive Kool-Aid. Like a tart, expensive Kool-Aid. When I tell you this fragrance doesn't last that long, it's not like 4 hours or 5 hours. It's giving me about 7 to 8 hours on my skin, but I definitely have to overspray this fragrance, and I definitely have to spray this fragrance on my clothes. But I mean, the nature of this fragrance, I don't think it's gonna last that long, because it has like super like fruity, like raspberry, lychee. I mean, there's akigala wood and benzoin, but there's not a lot in the base. Like, there's no patchouli in this fragrance, so it's not gonna stick onto your skin. But overspray this fragrance, spray this fragrance on your clothes, and you will be so happy, because it smells amazing. Like I said, it's sweet, it's juicy, it's tart, and it's one of my favorite. Actually, it's my favorite Angel flanker, Angel Nova. Next up at Lancome, we have Idole. And when I tell you, this is one of my favorite sweet, fruity, creamy fragrances, guys. The pear note in this fragrance is absolutely juicy. It's so juicy and succulent. I love this fragrance. It lasts super long on my skin. I don't have any performance issues. A lot of you guys are always telling me about the flankers, the flankers, the flankers. And I've smelled them and they do smell good, but honestly, there's something about this fragrance that I feel like I don't need the intense, I don't need the aura or whatever the other flankers are. I just feel like this is a beautiful scent, and when it's done, I will be repurchasing this same original Lancome Idole. It's a beautiful scent and perfect for spring. It opens up with bergamot, there's juicy pear, pink peppercorn, there's rose, jasmine, white musk, vanilla, patchouli, and cedarwood. Like I said, it's a fruity floral fragrance. It doesn't get much more fruity, floral, and feminine than this, but I absolutely love this fragrance, guys. For brunch, for days out, like an early day date, anything that you're doing in the day, this is a fragrance that you're gonna pull for because it's so pretty. It's a very compliment getting fragrance. You definitely leave a scent trail and a sillage with this scent, guys. I do overspray. I mean, guys, I overspray everything. Like, let's just be real, okay? I know you guys always tell me about the flankers, but honestly, for me, this is the winner, and it's the original Lancome Idole. Okay, so if you want to smell classy and sophisticated and cultured and experienced this spring, then get you some mongerlan, okay? This fragrance right here is everything. It's a beautiful, sexy, and classy vanilla scent. So if you love vanilla, you'll love this fragrance for the spring and summer, but it's not a super sweet, heavy, like cloying vanilla scent. It's just very light and airy and fresh. That lavender is really like toning this fragrance out, like with the vanilla. So it is sweet, but it's not a super cloyingly sweet fragrance. It's a beautiful, like I said, classy, sophisticated scent. Very versatile. It can be a signature scent. You can wear it dressed up or dressed down, and I will always have this in my collection. I do have the intense, and it's sweet, and I do love it. Like, I love both of them, but I'll always still have this in my collection as well. So bergamot, mandarin orange, there's that juicy pear again, there's neroli, jasmine sandalwood, lavender, iris, vanilla, and sandalwood. Definitely, guys, you need this one in your life. Classy, sexy, sophisticated. Now, I will say, like, I love you, girl, but I'm gonna have to tell them the truth. With this fragrance, I need to layer with the shower gel, and I also need to use the body cream. And once I do that, I'm getting like 7-8 hours on my skin. I do overspray. I spray very heavy, and I spray on my clothes, okay? Love this fragrance, but I'm not getting like super beast mode. Like, you're not gonna get that beast mode performance from this fragrance. It's not even built that way. But for some reason, the intense definitely lasts better on my skin. I do layer the intense as well, but I don't have to. But this one, yeah, I have to. If I want her to be on my skin longer and project, and I want to smell her, I do get compliments on this fragrance. And honestly, sometimes when I can't smell it, people around me can still smell it. So it does linger around, and I love that about it, guys. I love a lingering fragrance. Like, when you think it's done for the day and somebody gives you a compliment and you're like, oh, you still smell me? Okay, like, that's this fragrance right here, guys. Mongerlan, the original. Next up, we have this beautiful powdery, citrus, musky, kind of aldehydic smelling, but there's no aldehydes in this fragrance. Solelynage. Guys, when I tell you, the only way that I can describe this fragrance is pretty. It's pretty. It just smells like a beautiful, pretty girl scent. Like, it's so non-offensive. It's so easy to wear. It's so easy to love. It's just a very pretty scent. And I believe I said this to you guys before, that it's in the same kind of scent family as Kriegler Abracadabra and Metallique by Tom Ford, which is also on my spring list. It's in that same type of family because it has that powdery, aldehydic type of vibe to it. I used to work at the Gap years and years ago. That was my dream job in high school, or was it like early college? I'm not sure, but I worked at the Gap a million years ago. And like I said, that was my dream job. Like, if you worked at the Gap, if you wore Gap, you were the ish. Okay, that's the era that I'm coming from. They had like a holiday fragrance, and that they only sold during the holiday time. And when I tell you, this has some type of remnants to it, because when I smelled this, it took me back to the Gap on 59th Street, like right there on the corner of 59th and Lexington. Like, if you guys are from New York and you know that Gap, it's probably still there. but that's what this fragrance reminds me of. So it has to be something with one of those Gap fragrances. It was either a room spray or one of their holiday scents. I'm not sure, but when I tell you, it has to be, because there's no way that I would remember like smelling this fragrance, like just puts me back there. You know what I mean? It's a spring and summer scent. You can wear this in the winter time according to Tom Ford and them on a website, because it's like the summer, not the summer, the winter version to Soleil Blanc, which is the summer version to this. But for me, this is spring summer. This is gonna go so beautiful in the spring, even on vacation. Like honestly, I can see me wearing this on vacation. And I've heard from some people that it reminds them of Soleil Blanc, and I don't smell any Soleil Blanc in this fragrance. Soleil Blanc is very sweet, very nutty, very coconutty, and that's not the vibe I get from this fragrance. From this fragrance, I'm getting powdery, citrusy, aldehydic, musky type of vibes, and I'm obsessed. I'm so happy that I have it. Solelynage by Tom Ford. So if you love a clean, musky fragrance, then you need this in your life. Nothing says spring, like nothing says spring like Flor Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. Guys, it's a beautiful rose and musky fragrance. Other notes, there's peony, there's patchouli, there's amber, pink pepper, but basically it's a rose and musk. If you've ever smelled a Narciso Rodriguez fragrance, you know that DNA is very strong, but just add rose to it and you're gonna get Flor Musk, and I am obsessed. And when I say this fragrance gets so many compliments, please believe me when I tell you that. This fragrance gets so many compliments. This fragrance lasts so long on my skin. This can actually be a signature scent in my opinion. You can wear this fragrance all year round. It's one of those chameleon type of fragrances where when it's super cold, like I can see you wearing it in the cold, but also in the spring summer, like this is just like blooming spring. Think of pink flowers, light pink flowers, hot pink flowers, red flowers, a garden. Like it's just a beautiful floral scent, but it has that musky undertone that is just so beautiful. It smells different and unique to me, especially being a designer fragrance. I love it. And you guys know I love me some Narciso Rodriguez, okay? Like I just love the musk in Narciso fragrances. They're not animalic, they're super clean, you know what I mean? But very distinct. And the DNA, like I said, in Narciso fragrances are very strong. So if you love one, I feel like you'll love them all. Like honestly, if you smelled one, you've probably smelled them all. Just add or subtract some type of a note. You know what I mean? Like Poudre, add a lot more powder. In Flor Musk, add a lot more rose. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. And I'm so excited to wear it this spring in the 2022 Flor Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. Next up by Dolce & Gabbana, we have The One. And when I tell you, this is how a flanker is done, okay? This is how you do a flanker, people. Though only one smells completely different to me, to my nose, to the Only One Intense. They're two totally different fragrances. A lot of the flankers nowadays, like this, it smells the same, but just maybe a little bit more intense, or they've probably added one note or subtracted one note or something like that, or just move the note placement around in the fragrance, but they share the exact same notes. This right here is a flanker done right, because honestly, guys, you can possibly like one and not the other because they're completely different, or you can have both of them in your collection because they're completely different. This is such a summer, like spring, summer vibes to me, but I do wear it in the summer a lot, but I will be wearing it in the spring as well. For me, guys, if something has coconut, it's summer. Like all of my coconut fragrances, like floral coconut fragrances, anything with a coconut, for me, it's gonna be like for the summer. And I keep floral fragrances for my spring, you know, vibe, because I feel like spring is a time for florals and flowers, like fruity florals and, you know, the whole bit. Let me tell you the notes in this fragrance. There's Italian mandarin, green apple, neroli, orange blossom, jasmine absolute, coconut, black vanilla, cedar wood, and cashmere wood. It's a very alluring fragrance, guys. It's so beautiful. I go back and forth. Like, honestly, like, I'm so not loyal to these fragrances. I go back and forth. Like, 1 minute, this is the best one. Then the next minute, the Only One is the best one. But I realize in the season that I'm smelling it, it's gonna be the best one. Like if I smell this fragrance in spring, summer, this is gonna be the best to me, and it's gonna be the only one you need. I don't wanna smell the only one in the spring, summer, because I'm probably not gonna really like it that much. You know what I mean? Because honestly, that's what happened with this fragrance. I purchased this fragrance over the summer of 2020, and I was obsessed, loving this fragrance. The first one that I smelled was the only one, but it was too hot. Like, I'm in summer mode. Like, I'm not thinking about gourmand fall fragrances, which to me, the only one is a fall fragrance. So I need to smell the fragrances within that season for me to really have an honest, clear, like, opinion of the fragrance. And this one right here, guys, for the spring is everything. Like I said, she will be going into the summer as well because she does have a coconut note in it. And for me, coconut says summer, palm trees, vacation, you know what I mean? But for the spring, this one will work as well. The only one, Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. I mean, honestly, guys, the spring is springing on this list. What is spring without Flower Bomb? I'll wait. You still can't tell me, right? Nothing. Guys, Flower Bomb is all about the spring, okay? I mean, it's the Flower Bomb. Now, honestly, let me say this. I love this fragrance. However, when this little bottle is complete, whenever that is going to be, I'm not going to repurchase this bottle. I'll probably repurchase one of the flankers, either the Nectar or the new the one in the hot pink bottle. I'm not sure. I have to revisit them again. Definitely the Nectar. I love how the Nectar smells. Midnight will never ever be in my collection again. Like, after Midnight is done, she's just done. But Flower Bomb for this summer and spring, well, for the spring and summer, is everything. Bergamot, green tea, jasmine, sandalwood, rose, freesia, musk, and patchouli. It's a floral, woody green scent. It lasts forever. It's a very recognizable scent. The whole entire world was wearing Flower Bomb. I mean, I've spoken about this fragrance so much on my channel. Wale sang about it. This was my signature scent for years. When I tell you, I've been to tropical islands and was loving Flower Bomb so much that I didn't take another fragrance. This was the fragrance that I took, but not this bottle, obviously. I've taken Flower Bomb with me all over the world. This fragrance has had so many memories in my head, it's not even funny. That's why I have this little bottle, because I did rediscover my love for this fragrance in 2021, because I swore this fragrance off. I was like, I'm not wearing Flower Bomb anymore. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. But honestly, guys, for the spring, like, I'm gonna be wearing her. I'm definitely gonna wear her. Actually, should I spray her? I don't have anything on me. I'm gonna spray her. But it's such a beautiful scent, guys. I mean, it's undeniable. Like, it was popular for a reason. Everyone loved this fragrance because, I mean, it's Flower Bomb. It smells amazing. Men love it. It's just a beautiful scent. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with Flower Bomb in the spring or the summer. Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Okay, so now we have the next Tom Ford fragrance on my spring list, and that is Metallique. Guys, this fragrance, if you love vanilla, a powdery, sweet, aldehydic vanilla fragrance, you're gonna love this. Like, honestly, this was a love at first sniff. I wish, like, I seriously wish it projected and lasted on me forever and was just a loud beast. Like, if any fragrance in my collection needed to be beast mode, this needs to be beast mode, because this smells amazing, okay? When I tell you, people love how this fragrance smells, it's a love at first sniff. It's an easy reach. It's not even from the private blend collection. This is from the signature collection. So it's a little bit more affordable, you know, for Tom Ford fragrances. But guys, this is everything. It's so unique. It's so different. Honestly, I think it's an acquired scent. You either love it or you hate it. But for me, guys, like I said, it was a love at first sniff. It opens up with aldehydes and it's like boom, like literally like boom in your face. There's bergamot, pink pepper, lily of the valley, amber seeds, vanilla, and sandalwood. I told you guys earlier in the video, it kind of gives me the same family, like they're cousins. Solelynage, Abracadabra by Kriegler, like they all have that same powdery, cold, vanillic, aldehydic vibe to it, but I am obsessed and I absolutely love it. And in the spring, this is going to be beautiful. This is not a fall winter fragrance. Honestly, this is a spring summer scent when your body is a little bit warmer, the temperature is warmer, and this can actually like play off your skin. It's a beautiful scent and I absolutely love it, and it will always be in my collection. Metallique by Tom Ford. Next up by Armani, It's My Way. I just absolutely love this cute little bottle, guys. A fun, sweet, playful, easygoing, easy grab and reach fragrance, guys. Honestly, like if you love a tuberose scent, you need this, but it's a different take on a tuberose. It's a very sweet, playful bubblegum tuberose. This is another very pretty girl fragrance. It opens up with orange blossom, there's bitter orange, Indian tuberose, there's tuberose, vanilla, and sandalwood. It's flirty, it's girly, it's pretty girl, non-offensive, everyday, throw it on with a sundress, a cute little outfit, you know, nothing too major. You're not doing too much, but you still want to look nice, you're put together. It's just a pretty scent. Let me spray it on my skin. I haven't sprayed this in a while. Like, I want to smell this. It's so pretty, guys. It's another happy fragrance. When I say this is such a beautiful, like a beautiful, beautiful take on a tuberose, this is so good, guys. I'm so happy I have this. Like, I was on a fence about this one because when the original came out, I was like, I smelled it. Like, as soon as it came out, I went to Macy's and I smelled it, and I was so, like, not impressed. But then I was like, let me try the Intense. And the Intense, to me, is where it's at. Like, it's so much sweeter. To me, this has more depth to it than the original. This is a picnic in the park type of scent. Imagine you're dining outside, like on the grass, like on a blanket on the grass, having a cute little picnic, a cute little charcuterie board, or whatever you eat. You know what I mean? Some mimosas, the breeze is blowing, you're under beautiful trees, and you're smelling My Way by Armani. This is a beautiful scent, guys. I'm telling you, it's a very pretty girl scent for the spring, and you can't go wrong. My Way by Armani. Next up, we have this tropical, woody, fruity floral fragrance by Dolce & Gabbana, Dolce Shine. And I love this bottle, guys. I just featured this in my Instagram reel. It's such a pretty bottle. Now, I'm no stranger to the Dolce Gabbana fragrances because I had the original for years. Like the one with the green top, or no, is it green juice with the cream top? I had that for years, like one of my signature scents. I love this brand. I just love their fragrances. Like for designer fragrances, some people are gonna say they smell generic. You know, it is what it is. If it, I mean, it may smell generic on them, but honestly, it doesn't smell generic on me. This is very tropical. It's very playful, fruity, floral. I love the mango note in this fragrance. Now, I definitely don't think this fragrance is for everybody because there's something in the fragrance that it smells a little different. I'm not sure what it is, but I do like it, but I wouldn't suggest blind buying it. You know what I mean? Because it's not, there's something in it. But like I said, I love it, but I can see someone not vibing with that note. I'm not sure what it is. But there's mango, there's quince, there's grapefruit, tuberose, jasmine, orange blossom, sea salt, and maybe the sea salt. There's white musk, white woods, and sandalwood. Like I said, it's sweet, it's bright, it's happy. It's a tropical scent that you can wear every day, day to day. You can take this on vacation as well. Beautiful for the spring. Dolce & Gabbana Shine. Next up, we have Jadore by Dior. And guys, this is my third bottle. I am now on my third bottle of Jadore because I love it. I adore the Jadore, okay? This is a very pretty, another white floral, fruity floral fragrance. Okay, guys, listen, it's spring and we're talking about designer fragrances right now. So you're going to get a lot of fruity floral fragrances. That is what it's giving for the spring. So it opens up with jasmine. There's plum, a very juicy, sweet plum. Let me spray this. Ooh, this smells so good, guys. This smells so pretty. Oh, I'm going to tell you something about this fragrance. Give me 1 second. So it opens up with the jasmine. There's plum. There's orchid, rose, musk, and blackberry. Now, one of my subscribers told me that this fragrance reminds them of Bond No. 9 Astor Place. And I also read that on Fragrantica. Now, owning Astor Place and this fragrance, although I love me some Jadore, this smells nothing like Astor Place to me. I love this. Not taking anything away from this fragrance. This is a beautiful fruity floral scent, but it does not smell anything like Astor Place. I'm sorry. Brunch vibes, beach vibes, like brunching on the beach type of vibes. Sundress, like a long floral dress. Anything airy and flowy and girly and feminine. This is your fragrance right here, guys. Jadore by Dior. Next up, we have this fruity, nutty, tart fragrance by Marc Jacobs. Perfect, the original Perfect, guys. And I told you guys, like before, I'm eating crow off this fragrance because when I initially smelled this, I was like, no, like no, I don't see it. No, not gonna happen. But the fact that I loved the Perfect Intense so much, like you guys know how much I love Perfect Intense, I had to revisit this fragrance again because I'm like, how can I love the flanker And it smells like the original, but I don't love the original. It just didn't make any sense to me. So I smelled it and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. This is a spring summer fragrance. Like purely spring, you know, possibly, I don't even really know about summer, possibly summer, but definitely spring. Like honestly guys, this is spring in a bottle. I love this fragrance. Rhubarb, narcissus, almond milk, cashmere, and cedar. Another fruity floral, pretty girl scent. I mean, it doesn't get any more pretty girl than this. And honestly guys, that's the vibe I've been in lately. Like, I mean, I've never really been into too many unisex, well, not, I do have unisex, but too many masculine type of scents. Like, and if I do veer that way, it's going to be more towards the fall and the winter. But when it comes to spring summer, like, I'm ready to wear colors, I'm ready to wear florals and Zimmermann and off the shoulder and be feminine and girly, and these are the fragrances that do it for me. I'm definitely going to get my whole entire life with the Perfect Original by Marc Jacobs this spring. Okay, so the last fragrance that we're going to talk about today that I'm so super excited to wear, guys. Like, I'm ready to go to Restoration Hardware and sit on top of somebody's roof wearing like a cute outfit with this fragrance. And this fragrance is none other than by Charlotte Tilbury's Scent of a Dream. Guys, look at this bottle. Honestly, this is a for life fragrance now. Like, this is for life. I know it looks like I don't wear it because this fragrance to me is a very specific mood. It's a very specific vibe. This fragrance is different. Okay, it's a very, very heavily floral fragrance, but it's creamy, it's a little woody, it's spicy. This fragrance is everything. Now, if you read reviews about this fragrance, you might, the reviews are mixed. Like, people either love it like a lot or hate it. How could you hate this fragrance? It smells so beautiful, guys. Now, I will say this, I don't think it's a safe blind buy. Do not blind buy this fragrance. Do y'all hear me? If you do, blind buy at your own risk, okay? But just know that this fragrance is a vibe, okay? With a dope outfit on, going to somebody's rooftop, sipping on some mimosas or some Bellinis, wearing this. Who's smelling better than you? I'm still waiting. It's all about the Charlotte Tilbury Scent of a Dream, guys. You guys already know I've been obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury's makeup. Like, literally, I'm wearing the foundation on my face right now. I'm wearing the lipstick. I'm wearing the setting spray. That's it, actually. I don't have any like eyeshadows or anything else from her, but I've been loving her makeup, and this fragrance I've had since 2020 or no, 2020 or 2021. No, 2020. Guys, this fragrance is so beautiful. When I say super floral, super creamy, it's unique. It's different. It doesn't smell like anything that you smelled before. Honestly, I should have went to Fragrantica and see what they were comparing this fragrance to. But for me, for my nose, I've never smelled anything like this. I don't have anything like this in my collection. And this is one that I will always have. The bottle is everything. The scent is everything. I'm absolutely obsessed. Like I said, it's not a safe blind buy. Charlotte Tilbury's Scent of a Dream. Okay guys, we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know some fragrances that you guys are going to be wearing this spring, designer fragrances. We're going to speak about the niche fragrances next week, so stay tuned for that video because I have some niche. Whew, when I tell y'all, it's some bangers on that list. Believe me, okay? So let's talk about it in the comments below. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.